Hey guys, I'm Charles Neal. Um, if you're a period furniture maker and you've built things like Bombays, Highboys, anything that has a bonnet top, that you need to enclose that top. And in this case, this is a tall case clock, aka a grandfather clock. For years, we've done everything imaginable. Veneering them, using veneers and all of that stuff, like the old timers did and whatever. But man, getting it really nice, and it could be a real pain. So here's what we came up with years ago, and it has worked flawlessly. We do what's called cooper it. Now, most of you know that a cooper, back in the day, he was the guy that made buckets, barrels, that kind of thing. What we do is we simply take thin pieces of wood. These are about 1/4 of an inch. Now, this first one, because of just the style and what we're doing here, is cut, and this stickle piece here is just pin nailed on just as a stop. But if you look carefully, you can see right here, this is at a 45 because our crown will cover it. One of the keys to this is you don't, on your outside, front and back, you do not want to glue that. We simply take a little 23 gauge pin nailer, pin nail it. Nails flex. That's the reason if you go study antique furniture and whatever, they were built with nails. And the nail would flex and allow expansion and contraction. What you can do is once you've got your first one on, you can pretty easily figure out your angle. It's not difficult. I just kind of play with the table saw a little bit until I got it where everything's lining up. Typically, the back slat, the slat is just left straight and a little angle cut on it. As you can see, it starts mating up. This part we don't have to worry about too much, but you do have to reduce everything for the thickness that you're going to be using to cooper with. Then again, just a little glue, push it tight together, pin nail it. Now you're probably going to notice I'm actually a little bit proud here. I do that so that I can come back then and take a hand plane and just flush everything up. Now, as I progressively go up, I'm going to want to clamp it, pull it together. Something as simple as just taking some tape and reaching back under and pulling it over it will clamp it pretty tight. The other thing you can do is if you have something like this where it's wanting to push up on you, well, that one went down, but if it's trying to push up, if it's down, in other words, if your little slat's trying to dip down, probably don't want to use that one. If it's up a little bit, simply put a clamp across it. And just take a little wedge and slide under the clamp and push it into position. No big deal. Works great. Now, in this one, in this clock, because this is a full bonnet and we don't have a broken arch, what I'm going to do is, when I get to the very top of it, I'm going to take a shorter piece that will fit in here underneath like this. And then the next one, and I'll glue this, the next one that goes on will sit in here with a little space in it, and I won't glue it. This is going to allow everything to expand and contract. Now, once it's done and all dry, we simply take a hand plane or random orbit sander, scraper, whatever, and smooth it up, and it's beautiful. Let's go take a look. Okay, guys, to further understand, here's a Bonnet that's in process. Now this one, the scroll board, you can see what we did, where Cooper started here, and we come up to this edge, and then we just went right on up. Now, as you can see, that makes for a nice bonnet. And of course, you can see up inside there, we just ended it. And so that takes care of our expansion and contraction. I'll show you the other side here a little bit, just so you understand. Now, if you're doing something like this, what's going to happen here along this bottom, they're pretty much flat. And then we start our tapers going up, and sometimes you have to reverse the taper when you start to go over the top. But again, it really works well. Just a suggestion. Hope you like it. I'm Charles Neal. I'll catch you later.